I don't remember what date it was or what year it was when they told me I had Alzheimer's. I wasn't frightened about it at all because I really think I'd seen it in other people, a little bit in my father. And I knew that you could still do a lot of things, whether you've got Alzheimer's or not. I was still able to go to the bank and do all the normal sort of things that anybody else would do. And I certainly can do them now too.
Worldwide, there's more than 46 million people living with dementia, so that includes Alzheimer's disease, and there's probably twice as many carers, both professional and informal carers. We estimate that around 60 to 70% of people with dementia have Alzheimer's disease.
In Alzheimer's, there is the development of proteins around neurons, and they can cause neuronal dysfunction, so they can cause the brain cells not to talk to each other very well anymore. And over time, that can spread throughout the brain.
The sorts of symptoms that a person might experience before a clinical diagnosis is reached varies significantly from individual to individual. People might experience memory concerns, but they might also experience visuospatial issues. They might suddenly have mood changes, personality changes, and other challenges with cognitive functioning.
I can remember going to a good friend's birthday party and I got lost, and yet I'd followed the car of somebody else for a while, and I thought, oh, what on earth am I to do? That sort of sticks in my memory.
Unfortunately, we don't have a definitive test for diagnosing Alzheimer's disease or any other form of dementia at this time. Specialists will often say that a diagnosis is really a process of exclusion, so it's about looking at the symptoms as they first develop. There isn't currently a cure for Alzheimer's disease or dementia, so there's a number of different avenues of research that are being undertaken currently that give us hope for the future.
With Alzheimer's being an increasingly prevalent disorder and diagnosis increasing a lot, the need for new treatments is really pressing. Transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS, is a means of stimulating brain cells. So in Alzheimer's, as these cells start to weaken and eventually die, the cognitive symptoms become more impaired. So what we do with TMS is we're trying to enhance those connections early on in the illness. We say that it's non-invasive because you're sitting in a chair, wide awake, so there is no surgery or anything like that. And what we're hoping will be that we get an improvement in the cognition, but ultimately over time, perhaps even a slowing of the progression of the illness.
Maintaining a healthy lifestyle is really important in the area of dementia. Basically, we know what's good for your heart is good for your brain. Things like diet and exercise and lifestyle are really important, so we would encourage people to maintain a healthy and active brain and also keep socially active as well.
And it's also important for people to have a spread of interests, things with hands, things with your mind. It doesn't matter if you've got Alzheimer's or anything else, to go and enjoy that.
People can live well with dementia, and we see that here in Australia and internationally all the time. If people get an early diagnosis, they're able to have the appropriate levels of support.
I would like to say to someone, don't get worried about it. Just do the things that you enjoy and have always enjoyed doing. I just enjoy life.